A woman struck and killed by an MTA bus right after she got off it in Brooklyn. The woman was struck by the B41 around 9 a.m. Thursday in the area of Flatbush and Flatlands Avenue. Police say the woman forced her way through the door to exit the bus and struck a utility pole, forcing her under the bus. The MTA released a statement saying, quote, "The death of a woman who was struck by bus number 4236 operating on the B41 route this morning is tragic. NYC Transit and NYPD investigations into what happened, how and why are in the early stages. So any conclusions as to cause would be inappropriately speculative at this time." Another woman was fatally struck early Thursday morning near the intersection of 86th Street and Bay Parkway in Brooklyn. The victim was identified as 67-year-old Deborah Mutel of Brooklyn. Police say that a private sanitation truck was eastbound on 86th Street approaching Bay Parkway when Mattel was struck by the vehicle. Her body was dragged several feet into the intersection. The driver fled the scene and no arrests have been made. Joining me now, Danny Harris, the Executive Director of Transportation Alternatives. Danny, welcome to Chasing News. How are you?
Quite well. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk generally about 8 people being killed by trucks as pedestrians so far this year. My goodness, we're just halfway through January. What do you think is the problem and what can we do to stop it and solve it?
Well, look, in New York City, we have 8.6 million residents, 7 million of whom do not own cars. Clearly, people have to get around, but because we continue to prioritize private vehicles and trucks, it basically puts pedestrians and bicyclists and any vulnerable user at risk. You know, the reality in life is humans are staying the same size and our trucks continue to get bigger. So the trucks are endemic of a much larger problem, which is the lack of prioritization of saving people on our sidewalks and streets by making intersections safer, by reducing speeds, by giving more spaces to buses, bicyclists, and pedestrians.
Okay. All right, man, thanks. Good to talk to you. Appreciate you joining me.
Thanks for having us.